I'm going to do a quick update on where I'm at setting up my PA-14. It's a 2009 Pro Angler. I don't know if they had a 12 back then, but so thanks to Chloe Morales from Fin Factory, I got a few accessories that I needed. I got the cover for the steering. I got rid of these ugly little mesh pockets and got the rubber ones. Those are a lot nicer. I added a swivel to the seat, which is kind of, I don't think it's actually going to work, but I might change the seat, go buy me a boat seat and stick it on there since it's got the exact same size mounts. Got this oversized folding crate. I got two of those. It's got anchor trolleys on both sides, and they are anchor trolleys. It's got a real heavy duty cart that's handmade. That's actually the axle and wheels off of a lawn tractor, and they made their own. It was all rusty when I got it, plus it was sanding out the hole where the scupper hole. I haven't decided whether I'm going to put gear tracks on it anywhere, but I do have a couple of Scotty mounts and Scotty rod holders. There's the other gear track. Got the rocket launchers. These are my DIY rocket launchers for the flush mount rod holders. I've already done a video on it, but I've done a few small repairs on it where it had some leaks. Of course, it did have the leak down below the what do you call it, water line. I replaced all the bungees with heavy-duty quarter-inch bungees. The only thing I haven't done yet is these, but I don't know. They seem to be doing okay. I haven't decided even if I'm going to use those or not. Let's see. I've replaced the bungees over here. All the bungees from the center. This one just had two small loops that were right here that just went from there to there. I ran the bungee across from one side to the other, and I still didn't like the way it was holding, so I put a little hook down there. So that thing's actually held down pretty good. I'm going to add a couple of pad eyes here, just past the drive, so that I can use my wind paddle. If you don't know what a wind paddle is, do a quick search. Buy one and put it on your kayak somewhere, because when you're upwind and you got the wind at your back and you want to move quick, pop that sucker out. And especially if you have a rudder, this thing works like a sailboat. I added a cup or a spray bottle holder, a cup holder. This is a, I don't know. I don't even know where I got these from. I don't even think they match, but this is for mounting a camera, which I hardly ever use. That's an actual ram mount, and this is a generic, I think it was called a VIN mount or something. But that's what I already had my Lowrance on, so I just screwed it down into this plate here. I got rid of my DIY transducer mount because mine worked on a gear track. So I had this. I don't know if somebody gave it to me or if I bought it, but it's in a Scotty mount. I can actually just pull it off, pull the fish finder GPS off. And what else? This was caved in, so I heated it up, pushed it back out, replaced all the bungees on here. I do my bungees different than everybody else. I actually bring the bungee all the way to the other side, so it's actually holding pretty good. I added a ruler. Go to a craft store or anywhere, get you a 36-inch ruler. If you have a flat, big enough spot to mount it. So what I did is I mounted it flush against that side. It's actually off by maybe a quarter inch, but this way, if I measure a fish that's exact size, I'll still be legal. So I don't know if I mentioned the swivel seat. Yeah, I did. What else? Like I said, I replaced all the bungees. I had to redo the cord for the for dropping the rudder. I think it has an oversized rudder because on the back end, let me show you this. Oh, here's another tip. If you have a PA, yeah, this is a beefy handle, but remember, this handle is screwed into plastic. So don't be using that thing to hang your kayak or to winch your kayak, or, I mean, it's good to carry it around and move it, but this one was in pretty bad shape. All of the plastic in here was cracked from being pulled and lifted and what have you. So I took some of that insulated aluminum tape, laid it on there, and put the sucker back together. And I put beefier screws, and I also put a big rubber washer in here, so it's pushing that against the little hairline cracks that were in there. But yeah, stop using your handles to mount and tie down, and yeah, find another way of, or actually put a heavy duty anchor point inside your kayak. Forgot what I was going to tell you about back here. Oh, the rudder. Yeah, the rudder's kind of big, so where it goes up against the kayak here, it's got this little, looks like that Orca, the one that's got the bent fin. I heated it up, flattened it out, and once I lifted up the rudder, it just did that again. So maybe I need to heat it a little more. But yeah, this is the update on my PA 14. Like I said, it's a 2009 in my what do you call it, Yak Gear stakeout pole. I got two of those. They came with a couple of other kayaks I got. I just got this one 2 days ago. But here's an example of not to hang your kayak from the handles. The whole handle got ripped out of this one, but what I don't understand is how they made this kayak with such thin plastic under here. All of this is really thin. I mean, this kayak's actually really light. So maybe when they were making the Hank Parker signature kayaks, I don't know, maybe they just used less plastic or something. But I also need to figure out the rudder system. I'm going to put a plate inside of here. We're not talking about this kayak, but I'm going to put a plate underneath there to mount the handle and stuff too. But this is a whole nother project. But that's the update on my Pro Angler, my Hobie Pro Angler 14 2009. I got a couple more little things to do to it, but it's ready to go. No more leaks. That thing was leaking really bad. And I patched it, and it was leaking just a little bit, as you saw in my Woodlawn video, but it's looking good, man. Hey, thanks for watching. Sorry for the 8-minute video. Like, subscribe, and send me $1.